Hi everybody, it's Mr. D at In the Middle of Mr. D1 at blogspot.com, and I am about in week 5 of virtual teaching here in my home in Atlanta, Georgia. So I wanted to tell you some things that are working for me. I've had 3 computer breakdowns. My computer was sent back to Apple twice. And it took about a week to get it back. So it has been crazy figuring it all out. But what I do each day with my classes is a Kahoot to start. And I usually find some things on the internet, on the Kahoot, that maybe are fitting to my subject matter and modify it, or I create my own. They're so easy, it's awesome. And what I love is this. If you're not using it, the report, like it shows you how many unanswered questions. I mean, it is so good. They're great and all of that stuff and ranking and whatever. So you can use that as an attendance tool. That's why I do it at the start of the class. Then after that, I do synchronous teaching, S cubed usually. And then I sometimes use the distance learning of S cubed at the end of the session. If I have kids that have missed class, I'll use the distance version. And then sometimes I end class with a flip grid submission of something that we're working on. Like we're working on diction on a song, so I had them resubmit that to me on Flipgrid, and I give private feedback on that. That's a great tool. They love getting private feedback. They feel connected. And then sometimes I do an ed puzzle with them, and sometimes that will be various topics like breathing to sing, and I'll find these things on YouTube, and then I go and create questions for the ed puzzle. Some of them already have questions on the ed puzzle that work really great. And sometimes I use my distance version of level 1 to create an ed puzzle to hold them accountable. So those are the ways that I am with my kids for that 55 minutes that are really, I mean, it's good. And the other thing I'm doing is holding them accountable. Like if a child is, for example, you can tell they're leaving your Kahoot because they have unanswered questions at the end, then I will put in the grade book, I'll put the grade for the number of missing questions, and then I'll write something in there to, you had 12 unanswered questions, they need to know that they're being held accountable, right? Now, obviously, if they have internet issues of some kind, I have put out there every time I talk to the kids synchronously, I'm like, if you have internet issues, if you have anything going on, you let me know. And then I've sent emails to parents. All the parents have been told the same, like, I need to know, just communicate to me, tell me what's going on. And then on Wednesdays, we have office hours, and I always tell the kids, if you need to see me, I'll meet with you one-on-one on Zoom so I can help you figure out those things that you're struggling with, because they have a lot of struggles. Everything we're struggling with to figure out, they are struggling with. And some of them are dealing with situations that we can't even imagine. And we have to also, while we're holding kids accountable who are really kind of being slack, we need to also remember that there are some children who just face a lot of really hard circumstances. But we need to collect data and then put it in there and make sure that they know they're being held accountable so they can keep learning and come back and be motivated. I also do stupid things like put on glasses in the middle of forbidden pattern, or crazy hats, and this one actually blinks, to distract them. We're doing all kinds of things. I hope you guys are hanging in there.